Good evening, folks. Welcome back to the Dash of Élan. Continue our campaign here of Victory and Glory Napoleon. We're in session 9, so we're getting up there now. And for our last session, we ended with a battle which is about to begin here in this session, where Davout tries to get revenge on Wellington. Of course, earlier in the campaign, Wellington and Davout met a few times, and although the British were forced to withdraw, in all instances, Davout took a beating. He suffered a lot of losses, and he's just recovering now. And it seems Wellington is back to keep harassing Davout, and the French efforts in the north, near Germany, or in Germany actually, we're going to see how good Davout can do in this little encounter. Now, Wellington's a good commander. He's a 9, but Davout's got him edged with a 10. So he has to deploy first, which he did. He has some heavy cavalry here on my right, or heavy artillery over on my right flank, and some lesser guns in the center. That's about it. And he's got a lot of light cavalry, and let's see, he's got some heavy cavalry here. Got to watch out for those guys. So his strength is over here, but he doesn't have a lot of troops there. So let's see what we can do. First thing we want to do, I usually don't do this, and that is match strength for strength, but I think I could not only match him, but I could defeat him. And if I could defeat his strongest wing, I'll have an advantage. And I think what I'm going to do is, well, I was going to put all my guns in the right flank, but I'm not going to do that this time. It's a relatively important battle. I need to get some victories in the north. So far, like I mentioned in this campaign, so far Wellington is harassing more than anything. The Prussians are about to collapse. The Austrians are out of the combat, or out of the war at the moment. And we have the upper hand. So this battle is pretty important when it comes to protecting France, Germany, and securing Prussia. So let's see, we need to put some cavalry in there as well. I don't know why I put the lights in there. I wasn't thinking, I was busy talking. But yeah, that looks a little bit better. And this, he doesn't have a whole lot of troops here to go, unfortunately. These Germans, probably. I'm going to put these guys in the left flank as well. They're not much. I guess maybe I shouldn't focus so much on that wing. It's going to take time to whittle them down. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. It does have a 3 here. This is going to be a little more challenging than I think. It's about the best I can do, but I have no reserve. So this will be interesting. I do remember Wellington did gain at least one victory, I believe, over Davout. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I know Davout took a beating. We're not going to pass the initiative. We're going to start wailing away. He has no reserve either, I just noticed. That's good. He does have the numbers. The question is, do I let them come to me? I say yes. Let's see who these guys are. Swedes. All right. He's got me here, doesn't he? Oh boy. Not liking the look of this. I might shift some troops. Oh boy, they're disordered. Let's see what our +2 attack. -1. We're gonna check his artillery. +2. I'm gonna go for his cav. Alright. We routed them. And my guns held, thankfully. Alright. Now, let's see what we can do now. Let's make a quick run with the cavalry. Hopefully his initiative doesn't beat me. There, that was worth it. Except now I'm stuck. I can't get out of there. To move one of these guys, I have to go in reserve first. It was a risk. Of course, I could always shift from here as well to make up for that, and maybe I'll do that. What are these? They are my lights. But they're a 2. As soon as I do that, just for sure, he's going to attack on my left. So let's see. I got 6 more activations. Let him go first. All right, so he is pushing on my right. And he can still attack with these cav. He's not going to win the battle there, but it'd be nice to have something in reserve and the next turn move up. At least fill that. So I could attempt that. Let's see what he does. Let me shift that. Oh, all right. Now I have no choice. I'm going to have to pull him back. And I'm going to have to fill in here. He can't attack in here no more. Now these guys are going to be holding their ground. So let's see what he's got. No more. So I got 2 more activations. I could advance. It will keep him from shifting. But I don't know. I think I might have an upper hand. I'm going to do it. Gets 1 more. Try to put him in square. Maybe get lucky. Advance him up. That's it. Go to the next round. He just rallied that unit. His command dropped to 7 now. Lost 2 points for the attempt to rally, which was successful. We'll fight the next round. He's got initiative. I always have the option to retreat. Not yet, though. I'll fight at least 2 rounds. He's going to pound me with these guns at close range. So I'm going to focus here. Nothing. Oh. Now this battle could... Yeah, it could turn out pretty bad. Now, I believe I could pull cavalry out of the center. And then shift them from the reserve into here. I just can't go sideways directly. Seems light cavalry in particular are hard to take out with artillery. Of course, these are light guns too. But I kind of noticed that. I'm not sure if that's the case. If it's harder to take out lighter troops. I'm not sure. He's saving his stuff for his big major attack here. Not much I can do. Would like to shift something over there. I still can. I still have the option. Nothing. Boy, I'm not faring too well at all. I might lose this battle. I'll try and get his disrupted lights with my lights. Nope. Now I gotta think. Take the gamble and hold with these relatively strong units, a 2 and a 2, compared to 1 and 1s. Shift this guy over to support because he is going to follow up with these guys. He's got 11 activations. There's nothing preventing these troops from going over here and attacking with these guys. So it could be a crushing blow for me over here. I don't think I need it here. So you know what? I'm going to go in reserve. Now he goes to the center. He saw that. I'm going to put him over there. He's got me in square. All right. Yep. Knew that was coming. Oh, this is not good. I might have to retreat from this battle. I've got 2 cavalry units. What's this? He's been killed. All right, Duke of Wellington has been killed. What is it, 1807? Wow. Now, this battle was definitely worth fighting for that. So let's see what happens here. He got a 5, so command advantage has shifted to me. I'll get a little higher attack bonuses and defense bonus, just a little bit. And I'll most likely get initiative more often than not. And of course, I could always rally. But I'm looking in pretty deep trouble. He's pretty strong all across the board. And this wing in particular is about to crumble. And it's a sure thing almost. He's got infinite. I don't know. I can't move him. I could try and balance myself, pull out a cavalry in the reserve and put him in the left just to hold this position. Because if one shot takes him out, it's over. I don't know. It could be bad no matter where I go with this. I can't retreat either. Alright, let's see what happens here. No fear. Alright, initiative goes to me. We're going to open up with our artillery. Darn it. I should have charged with the cavalry. I was thinking of retreating, putting them in reserve, then going over here with them. Which I still could do. Just doesn't look good. That was worth it. He didn't even get disordered. Or disrupted. Here we have to fight, and we have to fight hard. No choice. His cavalry disordered? Or disrupted. I think this game calls it disrupted, not disordered. Still got some powerful heavy cavalry here. Eliminated. Oh boy, I don't think I can be as effective against cavalry, so we'll go for the Swiss, or the Swedes. Disordered, and I might as well keep him fresh. There he goes. Center's about to crumble. Eliminated, that's it. Lost. Couldn't even retreat. Oh well. Pretty important battle. But that's alright. That's okay. Let's see if I can cover my retreat effectively. No, I can't. I have no cavalry units that are fresh. Oh no. Oh well. Nope, he's gone. Interesting character in history, but he's only a 4, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so this was a bitter loss, or a major defeat, as the game is calling it. It's alright. So that was that. That was unfortunate. We played it in March, April 1807, increased the combat ratings for most infantry and cavalry units of one major nation by 1. Command ratings of that nation's generals are increased by 1 or 2. That's interesting. So these guys are getting better combat ability. At least those Russians back there. Oh, he's playing it again. His troops over there in London. Jeez, come on already. Boy. Come on. So he did a lot this turn. Got a victory in a battle. Lost Wellington. Burnt out, got killed. But a lot of reinforcements and troop quality upgrades, and Prussia was defeated. You have humbled the mighty kingdom of Prussia. Your troops have occupied Berlin. Northern Europe now obeys your commands. Diplomacy has reduced Prussia to the status of a friendly neutral power. This state will last for 1 calendar year. It's pretty successful. Some new event cards for me, I believe. Here we go. July, August, 1807. Oh, boy. So, that was an interesting turn. couple months in game turns. Game terms. Let's see what he did here. Yeah, he's got all these 2s now for his infantry. 3s. Guard. Pavlov. That's interesting. And he also did some stuff likewise up here. That's nothing. Yeah. So the Russians have definitely upped their troop quality. That's for sure. But the good news is Prussia has been crushed. If I only could follow up and move into Russia and finish him off. But remember, folks, I still have that event card. Right, where are you? This, no. Where is it? Ah, Bribe Major Nation. I like this card. I used it in the last session. It'll add 4 to the diplomatic rating of whoever I'm bribing. But the thing is, that one thing I didn't try, what about if you use it on somebody you're at war with? I guess that takes them out of war with you. You suddenly have peace. So maybe I could do that with Russia and win the game, because I think that would end it. Because Russia is currently at 0. You know, I'm tempted to try that, just to see if maybe I can win the game that way. I never won the game yet, and I certainly haven't won it this way, or attempted to win this way. Now, let's look at this. I think Great Britain, I haven't defeated it. I'd actually have to look in the manual for this, but I'm not going to bother. Maybe for the next session, I'll probably do that. Not use that card yet, because what I'm thinking is if all the other nations except Britain are at peace with me or neutral, I win. I think. I could be wrong, because Great Britain is still at war with me. But if I can defeat them, get them neutral, well, they're never neutral. That's the thing. So I'd have to defeat them. So my guess is that I couldn't use it that way. I'd have to defeat Great Britain and have all the other nations as well defeated, in other words, neutral, to end the game and claim a victory that way. I'm going to have to look that up. So I'm going to save that card, Bribe a Nation, because I was thinking of using it with Russia. Give them one of these German states, you know, and bribe them. That'll take their diplomatic rating of 0, where are they? Right here, to 4, which should take them out of the war. They'll be neutral at this point. Because I think you have to be 3 or less to be a war. I'm not sure about that. So that's interesting. Well, I do have 4 political points. Great Britain has 3. It's got me thinking. So I'm going to think on that tactic and see if it can be done. Probably not. I probably have to have Great Britain defeated. There's no way to defeat them except by invading them. It's permanently at war with France, so they'd never be neutral or anything like that. You can't bribe them. But these other ones can be. So I'm going to look into that. And if I forget to do that, remind me in the comments. Or if you already know the answer. It's in the user manual under ways to win or end the campaign that you're playing. Because I definitely have to look at that. It's like as soon as you open the game, there's the option to read the manual. So it's not hard to find. You just click that and boom, you're in. Look it up. But anyway, we'll do things the hard way for this session. And I do have Napoleon here, or Massena actually. Napoleon's up here. He's got a pretty decent army. Needs more infantry though. And I'm thinking I want to combine Massena here. Although he doesn't have the best of troops either. He does have this unit here, which is decent. I like having my troops around. This is a concern. A 16. This is interesting because I'm at war with Russia, but his army is trapped. I'd have to look closely at the map, but he can't go through Prussia anymore because it's neutral. He has to be friendly neutral to him, I guess. He can't go in there, I don't think. He can't go through Austria either. He has to either declare war on them or something. The game's getting a little complicated all of a sudden. So I think these guys might be trapped. I don't think he wants to go home anyway. He wants to come take France. So what am I going to do here? I'm look at my cards again. I got some new ones. Recruit minor nation troops. This is a good card, actually. Recruit 2 infantry units in any minor nation that is a member of the French Empire. This does not affect the local recruiting pool. Let me take a quick gander. Okay, Italy's good. Italian regions, Switzerland. These German regions are cut off. Except here. Move him out of the way. Except here in Belgium. I could recruit some troops here, and because there's no general, I'd have to move a general in there, and that would be Davout. Where is he? Lens. Where is Davout? Oh my god, is Davout gone? Did I lose Davout? I'm not sure what happened there. I think I lost Davout. Wait a minute. There he is. That was a little scary there, wasn't it? He should be joined in there. Back with these guys. So I could do that. I get a couple units there and move them in. I don't have any other allies close by, so I will do that. So let's go up here. Grab this card. And we'll choose Belgium as our 2 troops. And then move these characters, except... Yeah, let me get Lens out of there. Then take him and move him in here. Combine. So there's their army now under Davout. He's got some reinforcements, but still not a very big army. And we got this situation here. Got Ney all by his lonesome. There's nothing here, actually. Didn't want to do that. So these guys might have to withdraw. And him as well. He's up in here. I'm running out of troops. I'm running out of a lot of things. That's unfortunate. Napoleon's got the bulk of the army, and he's not in the greatest condition either. But I think maybe Napoleon needs to head back and take care of business. He's got this army here, which is no huge... I don't know. Let me look at my cards again. U.S. declares war on Britain, may be played after 1810. I can't use that. I don't want to give any political points away. Forced march could be useful. Recruit minor nation troops in Germany. Moves Germany down. I think they're already at 0. Yeah, so it's really not going to matter. I could still bump it up afterwards. So let's go here and recruit some troops. Where's that card? I don't want to bother the Austrians. Minor nation joins the Empire. Where is it? Recruit minor nation troops in Germany. Alright, so I'm going to play this. There's insufficient political support. Oh, I forgot about that. You must raise the diplomatic rating for Germany to 2 or higher before you can recruit German troops. That ticked off me. Alright. Okay, we don't have nothing here. Things are getting concerning. Alright, I got a lot of troops in here. Actually, I don't. That's not a lot of troops. I might have to shift him in here. Get him on the move. All right, so it comes down to moving him in here and building Napoleon's army again. We can meet in Pomerania to do so. Or I can immediately start shifting Napoleon south to Westphalia and force march him into here and take on the Russians now. And I have a pretty decent army, and I think I will do that. So we're going to move him out immediately in Westphalia. And now I should be able to force march. Pick his army. There. And move him in here to attack the Russians. This would be an important battle because he withdrew. Looks like he took some losses too. Alright, so he withdrew. Okay. That's just as good. Now we'll move him up into Pomerania. I don't have the Duchy of Warsaw card. There's a card for creating the Kingdom of Poland or something. You can get all Polish troops and all that cool stuff. Let's see, I can put him in Silesia. Or Pomerania. It doesn't matter. Oh, I have no activations for the turn. Oh well. That's alright. That's alright. Alright, so this is the situation. It's not looking the best, folks. And let's see, almost. Let's try this. Choose one of two. Revolutionary ideals or recruit minor nation troops in Germany. This would... Oh, I can't use it. That's right. So I'm going to take this one right now. 2 political points were used. Spain. Yes. Is it back to me again? Yes, it is. All right. Hesseberg. I could continue this assault, or I could take on a... Well, I don't have a forced march card. I can't go after this guy. That's not Wellington anymore. I forgot. Winter is coming as well. I could have Davout. Well, Davout's kind of in charge of watching these Brits. I'd like to defeat these guys. This is a little dilemma I'm at now, because I have Prussia and Austria out of the war. Ideally, I'd want to move on Russia immediately, but I just can't do it. Maybe I could, I don't know. But Napoleon would have to start moving now. Massena couldn't do it by himself, not with this. It's going to be pretty tough. I have to build up his army. I can't have him way out in Russia with just a 13 to start with. I could throw Davout in there. That'll bring him up to 20, at least the troops he's with, and then make the move. But how much longer can I go? I could probably prolong the peace with these other nations, like Prussia, with my political points here, as well as that card that I have for bribing. I'm not using any at the moment. So, I'm probably going to have to do that. But I've got to get this situation here in France stabilized, and that's what Davout is kind of doing at the moment, and what he's focused on. I think I got some reinforcements there. It's a little bit better. I say we take it and go after this British unit, and we'll fight this battle, and that should take us out of the session. So this is a major battle. Let's divvy up the troops, and I have to deploy first, unfortunately. Oh, he's got the guard artillery, 2 batteries. Let's see, what does he have? He's got a 3. It doesn't look too bad. I'm going to keep this in reserve. That battery's going to be in reserve. Cavalry is kind of thin here as well. These are lights, I believe. Yes, they are. Just a nice juicy 2. These guys are Germans. So I'm gonna have to throw them into the... Where's my good cavalry? I don't have much choice here. I'm gonna have to commit all these guys. You know what? I'll put the guard cavalry or artillery in there. Let's just do it. This is what happens when you're just low on troops. Well, he doesn't have a huge force either. Alright, let's open this up. Oh, that was really good. Alright, do some damage to his heavy cav. Alright, now we're going to hold. It looks like he's holding as well. So, with that in mind, we're going to advance. Disaster. Help reinforce this position. Alright, we're going to hold here. We're going to hold here. We'll pass. Get those troops fresh again. Alright, so he's holding off as well. He could have took a lot of actions here and he didn't. So he's playing defensive. I could win this battle over on the left flank, my left flank. If I, let's see what happens. Alright, he's still disrupted and in square, so he's ideal target for guard artillery. Now all I have left to do is take out his heavy cav. Alright, we disordered them, or disrupted them. And not sure how good the infantry are going to be against cav. There you go. Got him. Now we pursue. Let's see what kind of advantage I had here. 3. Excellent. We'll do some damage to him. 4 solid hits. That's a solid victory for me. So Davout got his revenge. Totally and completely at this point. Wellington has been killed in the previous fighting, and we all but destroyed his army, which is withdrawing into neutral Germany. Drawing new event card, horse artillery. But as you can see, as the game or the campaign goes on, the enemy units are getting a little bit tougher. The British player is starting to play some cards, training the Allied troops. So they're starting to up in their quality, which is going to make battles with them much more difficult to win. The French are also lacking in troops. They have to hurry up and get to that spring recruiting turn. But even then, that hasn't been very successful for me either. I think I've had 1 turn of just 2 guys and 1 turn of 3. I think I might have had a 4 in there. But it hasn't been a whole lot. So I think that's where we're going to leave this episode so far. And it was pretty good. I finally stabilized the situation in France. Davout got his revenge. All my generals are running around wildly, getting all worried. Napoleon withdrew all the way back from Berlin to Hesseberg, chasing off the Russians under Alexander, who look like they're basically trapped. So I'm basically going to start heading towards Russia at this point. I don't know. But I do have to look up winning or ending the campaign with that card. And what do I have to do here? Do I have to invade Britain? Now that's going to be a very difficult situation because my navy has been sitting in port for some time. So there it is, folks. And the Russians, let's take a quick look at their forces. If you remember, they trained a lot of their troops, so their quality is up to 2s for their infantry, 3s for their guard infantry. I think the generals also went up by 1 or 2 points. So, but he is scattered all over Russia. Now the Austrians, of course, they're still low grade, neutral. But here's the diplomatic situation with Austria at 10, which is nice. I bribed them basically to get them that high. They haven't dropped because the British have no political points. I still have 4 political points. I'm going to think about where I want to use these, because I think at this point the key is in the political points where I use them, keep these powers neutral, and use that card that I have for bribing. And let's take another look at it real quick before we close out the session. Where are we? There it is. Bribe major nation. Bribe a major nation by handing over any minor nation currently in the French Empire. It's mostly the Italian states and the German states that are blue. This minor nation immediately changes ownership to the selected major nation. The diplomatic rating of the bribed nation increases by 4. Now, technically, that's really huge. I used it with the Austrians while they were still at peace with me, and it bumped them way up to 10. So I'm very happy with that. I could use this on Russia. They're not immune to it like the British are. I could use this on Russia to bribe them and turn them into a 4. That'll give me enough time to deal with Great Britain. But I don't think I could win that way. I think I have to defeat Great Britain. I'm not sure. I have to look in the manual about this. I didn't think I would get this far, honestly, in the campaign. Progress is pretty good. We're going to start moving Napoleon to the east, I think. All depends. And we'll deal with these Russians on the way there. Massena is going to continue to hold in the Grand Duchy of Warsaw. And so far, the diplomatic situation is stable, so I don't have to worry about going to war with anybody too soon at the moment, so I can think on this. So there you go, folks. That's my session. Session 9, I believe. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all those good things. Let me know your thoughts, your comments. You want to see more of these? Any advice on tactics and strategy? They're always welcome. Just feel free to leave them in the comments. I always read them over. It's a very fun game. I'm having a blast. We're going to continue with this next week and see how far we get. So thanks for watching, folks. And remember, hang in there. It's only going to get better. Take care.